Well, that was quite an introduction. I've got some classmates here that would not have expected that introduction 35 years later, I can assure you. And you're going to hear a little bit about my storied past at Jesuit, but I do want to thank all the alumni and the alumni of the year here. It's an honor to be here, honor to be in this club, in this group. Many of whom I looked up to through my history at Jesuit. But I'm going to address the class of 2026. Take my time to do that, and hopefully this will be of some value. So again, my name is Blake Casper, reporting in from the class of 1991, which sounds like a century ago, because it was. More accurately, I'm reporting in after 35 years of research. 35 years spent walking the path you are about to begin. My hope is that something I share today might make your journey just a little more meaningful. After 35 years, I can tell you this: meaningful work is exactly what Jesuit prepares you for. Our motto, Men for Others, does not promise an easy or comfortable life. In fact, it prepares you for quite the opposite. But it's a life you don't want to miss. Not a year, not an hour. I know that because I spent the first half of those 35 years on the wrong path. I chased worldly pursuits, accomplishments, recognition, pleasure. I wasn't quite the prodigal son, but I ended up in the same place, bewildered, empty, and without hope. To give you some context, I wasn't exactly a model student while I was at Jesuit. I was on the wrong path well before graduation, which, based on my GPA and penance hall record, was never a sure thing. And in fact, if you had polled the faculty back then, I may not have been voted least likely to be named Alumnus of the Year, but I'm pretty sure I would have been in the top 5. Pretty sure. I didn't grow up Catholic, and at the time, I saw Jesuits' traditions and methods as somewhere between parochial and medieval. I resented being here and viewed most of the faculty with contempt. I came because my grandfather insisted. Looking back now, it was the greatest gift he ever gave me. Jesuit gave me the tools to succeed in the world. The Jesuits are renowned for doing just that. So once I got focused, I was well equipped, as you are, to make my mark in the world. I could plan, organize, and lead. I knew how to navigate systems, recognize patterns, and optimize outcomes. I could position myself for success, and by every material measure, I succeeded. But with each achievement, the meaning faded. Every conquest brought less and less fulfillment. My bank account grew, but my spiritual account was very much empty. I turned to alcohol, first for relief and eventually for escape. I found myself in a very dark place. And yet it was in that darkness that I rediscovered the greatest gift Jesuit had given me: the spiritual exercises of St. Ignatius Loyola. If I had to sum up the essence of a Jesuit education, it is this: the ability to discern God's will in every situation and in every way. It offers profound freedom, unlimited power, and quiet boundaries that guide you, even when you try to ignore them. We don't just graduate from Jesuit. We are deputized with a power like no other. We are entrusted with something far greater than ourselves. Call it a responsibility, a moral obligation, or a superpower. One shaped by centuries of wisdom and practice. You can ignore it, you can run from it, you can fight it. I did all the above, but it never leaves you. And when you find yourself in a moment when nothing else works, and that moment will come, no matter who you are or what choices you've made, you can return to it. God's will is always there, waiting. You can turn your life over to him at any time. And in doing so, you will find hope again. You will find the power that no amount of education, material achievement, or even our artificial intelligence can provide. You have been given the ability to discern, to see clearly, to choose wisely, and to live meaningfully. Seek God's will, and you will have a meaningful life indeed. And if you don't remember anything I've just said, remember this: trust God, clean house, serve others. 35 years goes by very quickly. I look forward to hearing your story. Godspeed.